Jack Dahltryk to come to the microphone, please.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Jack Dahltryk, and I play for the freshman team under Coach Carroll and under Coach Green. And we just want to thank you guys for your hard work, your devotion, and your advice you gave to us throughout the year. I had the honor to attend Valley Forge Middle School, where Coach Green worked, and just his classes, he's a great teacher, funny classes, and an all-around good guy. I remember my brother, who attends Valley Forge, would talk to Mr. Green, and Mr. Green was always sure to say, "Oh, Jack's got the start today, he's looking good." And it really exemplifies his friendliness and kindness as a person. Despite not knowing Coach Carroll as long as Coach Green, we've quickly come to love his humor, dedication, and his work ethic. There was just countless instances that Carroll's advice was critical to our success. He's just a very smart coach, and he knows baseball very, very well. All in all, we appreciate your words of encouragement, advice, and even criticism, because at the end of the day, it made us a better baseball team. Thanks for the awesome season. We couldn't attain any level of our success without you guys. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Eric Hutchinson, and I would like to say a few things about our coaches and our freshman baseball season. First, I would like to thank all the parents and the Booster Club who made this a fantastic season by providing us with great gear and team dinners. Our season was 13-1, and we won first place in the Central League. I think a lot of our success was due to the terrific coaching advice from Coach Green and Carroll. Personally, Coach Green has been helping me with my sports and physical development since 5th grade. Having known Mr. Green for 5 years, I would like to tell you something you might not know about him. While he appears to be an easygoing guy on the outside, he is very driven and a fierce competitor. For example, if Mr. Green disagrees with an umpire's call, the umpire will surely hear about it. On the other hand, while Coach Carroll is also a fierce competitor, he is known to always crack a good joke. Coach Carroll was our third base coach, and he always made the right decision at the right time. In addition, he always pushed us into becoming the best players we could be. It is very normal for Coach Carroll to arrive fashionably late to each practice and game. But once he arrives, his presence brightens our day and helps us to get 10 times more focused. To be honest, I am shocked that he is here right now. But then I realized there is a wonderful buffet dinner. I'm only kidding, he was a wonderful coach. Lastly, all the players on the freshman team have a lot of respect and look up to the seniors. We would like to emulate their success on and off the field. We also want to wish the varsity team the best of luck in the state playoffs and to bring home another state championship. To cap off an amazing run you have had all together. Thank you.
Like to be me having to follow you. But you have to follow Eric. You got your hands full, pal. Eric and Jack, that was outstanding, guys. Well done to both of you. JV coaches, I just feel compelled to say a couple words. Number one is Justin Davey, who was a new teacher to the district. He was a long-term sub, and boy, we couldn't have been any luckier when we found out he was interested in coaching. Those of you who don't know Justin or his background, Justin comes to us from North Penn, where he also played on a state championship baseball team, also on their football program. Justin, when we found out he was available, and he said he'd like to coach, he said, well, I'd like you to work on the JV program with Kevin Peachin. And poor Justin got up about 800 people.
Are you sure you want to work with Kevin Peachin?
And after about the 100th time, Justin goes,
who is this guy and what he's all about?
But I will tell you that Kevin's done a great job mentoring Justin. It is my hope that the district can find a place for him in our district next year. If not, I guarantee you're going to hear his name somewhere as an assistant coach, and one day being a head coach. I think he's that great of a young guy. The last person I want to talk about before I bring Kevin up is a very, very special young man. Someone who wanted to be part of our program, but wanted to help. And he has and I have a bond with him as a football player, but he also has a closer bond with our JV coach, who they just mesh together their personalities. I can't thank enough all that Andrew Utter did for our program this year. He is truly an incredible young man. He put up with 2 years of browbeating for me to get him to come back out and play football. He came out and was just a great asset to Kevin with our young kids, showing them the right way to do things and a very positive approach. So Andrew, on behalf of myself, I can't thank you enough for everything you did, not only coaching our players, but putting up with that head coach like you and Justin had to do all year with all the crazy stuff that goes on. So at this time, I would like to introduce our JV baseball coaching staff, Mr. Kevin Peachin, Mr. Justin Davey, and Mr. Andrew Utter.
Sort of echo what John said. When I found out that this is the first year I've had an assistant coach, let alone two of them. So I was overjoyed just to bounce ideas off of Justin and Andrew. Justin, it's just solid, right? It's solid. Everything's solid with Coach Davey. It's solid play. It's solid, right? That's usable. That's a usable hit. That's a usable That's usable speed. And as far as Andrew Utter, I just love him to death. Just one of these kids that you know, the funny story I've always said, it was like when he played baseball for me last year, he hurt his hamstring, he missed a couple games, and you know, he sends an email to me at school when I'm in between class. I check my email real quick, and it's from Andrew, and it says, hey, I'm back. And it says, now your tough job is to try to get my 106 batting average back in the lineup. So, but, you know, there's something about Andrew. Like, there's a quote I always remember, like, you know, there's classes, you know, Brad Bryant just once said, you know, I can't define class, but I sure can recognize it. That is definitely Andrew Utter. Just the kids know he does it the right way, without exception. Treats everyone with respect. Just a perfect role model for the kids. So, Utter, you are the man. As far as thank yous, parents, you guys go above and beyond. It's amazing what you do, from the gear, from the swag, whatever, to the website, which I just was on for, you know, just recently. It's incredible, Mrs. Ogren. Thank you so much. The athletic department, Jess and Mr. Boyle, the coaches, they are, and like Tommy said, we are family, and we disagree. You know, we yell at each other. I yell at John, and you know, John yells back, and that's just part of the deal. He's a yeller, though. That's to be expected. But you know, I love working with these guys. They make it fun. As far as our season is concerned, we lost two of our first three, which. After we were talking to Justin going, uh-oh, we're in for a little bit of a long season here. We got 10 run the first game to Pencrest. Couldn't have played worse. And I remember saying that to the kids. I'm like, okay, this one's on me, but we can't play any worse than this. There's no way. But we ripped off 13 straight, so we ended up 16-4. The kids, and one of my proudest moments was that we got 10 run by Pancras and Garnet Valley, 2 of the first 3 games. And we had that marked on our calendar later on. They're coming to our place, and we returned the favor at our place. And we played some great baseball against them. And the kids just really worked hard and played really well. I remember saying to the kids, we can have fun and win. I think that's a combination you can have. Having fun and losing can't work. That's not going to happen. But we can win and have fun. And we were having fun. I remember Mrs. Siegel coming into the gym one day, and it gets boring when you're in the gym forever. So I'm just trying to do like eye hand grips. So we're playing badminton. We're hitting the thing back and forth. You were my partner. We lost. We had to do suicides for that. But my job is to keep them, keep them interested, keep them moving, and have some fun. And I believe we did that. So I want to thank you guys for having a great season. You guys were a fun group to be around. The Coastal game was the Coastal game. For those who don't know, it got ugly. It was not us. When the fans started the second, when I wear my baseball hat, my ears stick out, and one of their players, the fans are always like, "Hey, Cab Doors!" And every time I come back, they're like, "Cab Doors is back." I'm trying not to like goad this guy at all. I'm just like, just be quiet. And then it just, I think we're in the 11th inning, 10th inning, and the bench is cleared, and where's Mrs. Watson? Yes. Thank you. Next time I have Eagles tickets for Monday Night Football, we're up high, you're going with me. So, that was something else. But all in all, just a great season and just a great group of kids to be around. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce, guys, I don't know the order here, so this isn't by any,